All right, we should be live now. Hi guys, how you doing? It's Fernando here again. With another short break stream. Just a little 1 hour stream just to talk about the GTA update and anything else that I might feel like talking about today. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and start looking at what we got this week. According to Test 2, Podium vehicle is going to be the Turismo R. Prize right is going to be the Turismo Classic. You need to do top 5 in 5 car meets races 4 days in a row. That's not so hard. 2 times GTA cash and RP on special cargo. That's always a good one. Sure, a couple of you people already have a full 555 warehouses. I'm sure Lewis does. He's gonna enjoy this week. 2 times money in RP on Sumo Remix on Top Fun. I'm not sure what Top Fun is. And Simeon's Missions, which is an upgrade from I think what was the last one? I think it was the what's it called. I forgot what the missions were, but it's better because Simeon has those missions that pay really well. The ones that came out later on, so those are pretty good. 1.5 times GTA money RP on vehicle cargo. I don't understand why they go 1.5 still on those. They don't pay as well. It's 100K per car. It's not like you're gonna make yourself rich even if you go double. So I don't know why they've done it once where they went double and then they've never gone back to it. I don't understand why they just don't just make it double. We're also getting a free Kuruma, armored Kuruma, vehicle armor upgrade, and bulletproof tire upgrade. So that's not bad. All right, what do we got? Those are what we got for the bonuses. What do you got for discounts? 50% off executive offices plus the garages. That's pretty good. 30% off of office renovation, vehicle warehouses, and special cargo warehouses. 50% off the I'm gonna mess that name up. Cognoscenti Armored vehicle, the Speeder, the Stinger, and the Stryder. And then 40%. Let me get that bigger. 40% off the Krieger, the Gauntlet Classic, the Cheetah Classic, the Stirling GT, the Schlagen GT, and then 30% off the Furia, the Previon, and the X80 Proto. So it's not a bad week. Good bonuses, good discounts. Now I do notice that they're going to start adding more discounts as we go along because an update. They're expecting an update pretty soon, so they want people to be spending that money. So that doesn't surprise me that we're going to be seeing a lot more discounts coming up. It's just the way that Rockstar works. They want you to spend your money. They want you to buy a bunch of stuff so that you won't have enough money for the update that comes out, the DLC that comes out later, and then that way you're gonna have to buy shark cards. But of course, a lot of us who have been playing this game for years now have tons of money. Even if we buy certain things, we should still have enough money. You don't need no shark cards, and even if we are short on cash, a couple Cairo Pericos and you guys are good to go. So, but then again, there are other people who just don't want to bother grinding. That's up to them. But yeah, this week's not bad. You know, at special vehicle cargo, you could always make. I think each full warehouse is like five. I want to say five. No, 4.4 million. And then whatever you get, like in a full lobby, if you could get a full lobby, I think you get up to 5 million per warehouse, five something per warehouse. It does take a lot of work though. Grinding car crates is not easy. You need to have a lot of patience because it's a pain in the ass sometimes. I mean, I only do it a handful of times and not even like offline. Usually it's just only because I'm streaming because I need something to do while I'm streaming. Usually crates is an easy way to like have some stuff to do in there. But vehicle cargo, I don't like I said, I don't understand why it's 1.5. It should be double always every time now. And you're not getting rich off those cars, so I don't understand why it's only 1.5. And it's nice that they're giving you stuff. I mean, without having to join that stupid membership. But then again, these things are stuff you probably already have, like a Kuruma. You should already have a Kuruma. That should be one of the first vehicles you get when you start. Vehicle armor and bulletproof tires. If you have cars that don't have it, then that's good time for you to make sure that those cars have it. Because I do have a garage full of cars that I never drive that probably don't have armor or bulletproof tires. So it'd be a good moment for me to take care of that for the cars I don't have. Like I said, discounts are good, but not anything like if you don't have an office or do you have if you want to renovate the office, it's good because you get discounts for that. If you, I doubt anybody that doesn't have vehicle warehouse or special cargo warehouses. I mean, come on, unless you're brand new to the game. And even if you are, I think even GTA on PS5, they give you some of this stuff already. I don't think they don't give you the vehicle warehouse, but I know that you get at least one special cargo warehouse, plus the office. And none of these cars are special. Maybe the Krieger. I think that's one of the top cars. Not that good with cars, but I think the Krieger is one of the top cars. I think the Furia is a very fast car too, but it's nothing that you need to buy a car for. So, all right, well, that's your update for this week. Let's see what else we got. What do we have in the docket today? Oh, yes. Okay, so I wanted to talk about the Ackman since I talked about him a lot last week, about how he got demonetized and stuff. Now, I just recently found out, like, a couple days ago, that the reason why he got demonetized because of the tweets that he put out. And I do think that he did make a mistake about the tweets. I understand it's satirical. Like, he was joking around. It was a joke given the situation he was in with Quantum TV and the stuff that he's done. But still, considering things, and I'm going to show you in a minute what I mean by consideration, these are things that he probably shouldn't have done. Like he said, I'm excited to announce a new series of videos I'll be making on YouTube called Doxing Adventures with Ackman. In it, I'll be doxing and harassing the family members of YouTube employees and other content creators. I'm sure to have lots of family fun, ha 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 ha. So that was meant to be a joke. It was supposed to be satirical. But in this day and age, with all the stuff going on with gun violence and with mass shootings and stuff, even though he's not threatening anybody with violence, he's still threatening people jokingly, but it's still a threat. And this day and age, you can't take anything for granted. You can't take anything lightly. So unfortunately, YouTube took this seriously, and that's why this is the main reason why I got demonetized. Nothing to do with Quantum TV or the war that they had going on or anything that he spoke out about Quantum TV. It's this, and they've said so themselves. YouTube actually came out and said this is the reason why we demonetized the Ackman. And I'm sorry to say, Ackman was wrong to put these out. I don't think he should be demonetized forever. I think maybe like a couple months, just so that first of all he could take a break from all the stuff that's going on anyway, and he should eventually get his channel back and his monetization back. But I think this was a big mistake from him, and I'm going to show you why. Let me see if I have the which one is it. I don't know which one it is. Okay, so a couple years ago, I didn't even know this. I think it was in 2018. There was an attack at YouTube headquarters by a YouTuber. This YouTuber, well, I forgot her name already. I think it was Nasim Adnam, and this YouTuber was a political YouTuber and a fashion YouTuber. She used to talk about animal rights. She was an animal rights activist, and she used to do some modeling and some other videos. Her content was a little strange because it's just her like dancing and her animal rights stuff. It's if you ever look up her, I don't know if her channel's still up, probably not. But if you ever look up that name, Google that name, and some of those videos are just a little off, and she herself is a little off herself. So let me show you what happened. This was in 2018. This is at YouTube headquarters at San Bruno, California.
In the early hours of the 3rd of April 2018, Nasim Agdam drove from Walmart in Mountain View to San Bruno.
So just a little context. So this lady actually was living in San Diego, and she ran away from home a couple of days because she had a plan to go to San Bruno to enact her plan against YouTube. Nobody knew what her plan exactly was. Her family knew that she was upset about her YouTube. She had gotten demonetized because of the content of her video was a little excessive, aggressive, violent. When you're dealing with animal rights, I mean, you can imagine, I don't know if you've ever seen PETA videos, but they can go extreme. And so I think she was one of those people who also went extreme when it came to her views. And so they demonetized her because some of her videos tended to be on the violent side. So what happened is that she ran away from home. She was pissed off at YouTube. She ended up all the way at Mountain View. Actually, the police stopped her one day before because her parents had reported her missing. But unfortunately, the police didn't do anything to like get her back home or anything like that because she said that she was just running away. She was already a grown woman. She was 38 years old. So there's not anything like they can force her to go home or force her to talk to her family. She's an adult. As long as she was okay and she wasn't going to hurt herself or anything like that, that's fine. Unfortunately, that wasn't the plan. Let me continue with the video.
A journey that would only take about 30 minutes along Route 101. And once she arrived, she visited a local firing range and practiced the use of a pistol.
So before she decided to go there, she bought a pistol at San Diego at a gun show, I think. And I don't think she told her parents because I don't think they knew that she owned it. So she had a pistol with her. And the day before or the day of, I think, she decided to go to a gun range and practice. And this is what he's talking about.
Once she felt competent enough, she then left the facility and returned back to her car. Shortly after, she then drove to 901 Cherry Avenue, the address of YouTube's headquarters.
This is
before
YouTube
parking her
headquarters, San
vehicle in
Bruno.
the car park right next door. And just moments later, Nasim Agdam entered YouTube headquarters through an external door, leading to a patio full of YouTube employees. And right in the middle of their lunch break, Nasim began the final chapter to her life. She pulled out a Smith & Wesson 9mm handgun, before opening fire into the crowd.
So she was standing, probably coming in here. There was a crowd of people here, like having their lunch and stuff, and she just decided to open fire on them, just randomly.
Employees all around scrambled to flee the area, while those who were inside locked the doors and called 911. Within 2 minutes, officers were on the scene. And as they did, they would find Nasim Agdam lifeless on the ground. After firing into the crowd, she had made her final decision in life to end it.
So yeah, she decided just to shoot at random people. She didn't kill anybody, thank God. Hurt a couple of people. Some people did have to go to the hospital. I think one was critical. The other 3 people, I think, had minor injuries, but everybody survived, thank God. She was the only fatality that day. But she was so mad at YouTube for being demonetized, and she was not right in the head, that she decided just to drive up all the way to YouTube headquarters and just shoot up the place. Not even shooting up anybody in particular, just random people, whoever was having lunch that day. Might not even be employees, maybe there's somebody visiting the site, maybe a vendor or something. She just decided to just walk up and just open fire on people, just because she was mad about her YouTube. And this is why YouTube has to be more discreet and careful about people that threaten them, because they could have another person like do this. So I understand why Ackman was what happened to him, because you just don't threaten people, even in this day and age, even kidding around, even joking with all stuff that's going on with gun violence and with mass shootings. People are on edge. So any threat, no matter how small, no matter how unimportant as it seems, it needs to be taken seriously, because you never know when somebody is not okay in the head and they're actually planning something sinister, and you won't know, unfortunately, until it's too late. So if you see a warning sign like unfortunately Ackman, that would have been a warning sign for them. Even though it's not violent, you're still threatening to dox people, even though it's satirical. You gotta take it serious. You gotta act on it, and that's what YouTube did. They acted on it. They demonetized them. They let them know, hey man, this is not okay. And Ackman's come out and said, you know what, I messed up. I shouldn't have said that, and it was meant to be satirical, but I understand. And the only thing I hope is that eventually those 2 parties can work things out, and Ackman can have his channel back. I don't think he deserves to be demonetized permanently just for this. I mean, it's a mistake. We all make mistakes. He's already apologized. He didn't mean it. It was just a satirical joke, considering the situation. But we'll see what happens. I mean, this will take a while for it to resolve itself. He'll probably be off the channel for a couple months. Maybe he'll stream on Twitch. I think he is streaming on Twitch, but I haven't seen him do any streams. And also, I heard he has COVID, so hopefully he gets well soon. So that's the Ackman, and that's YouTube. So let's see, what else do I have for today? So let's go to what is this? YouTube? No, that's the one I started. Okay, so let's go back to talking to gaming. So we had 2 showcases that I'm really interested in. It was the Xbox showcase and the Capcom showcase, because this is usually the time that E3 is rolling around, but this year it got canceled. Who knows if it's ever going to come back? But still, companies at this time like to announce what they're going to do for the next 6 months. Hey Thunder, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. And so this is Xbox's big game. It's still going to release in 2023, but this is what they're working on. And a lot of people got mixed feelings about this game. Let me start by showing the gameplay. So this is supposed to be Starfield, and by the looks of it, it doesn't look bad. It looks nice. This is 1080p, which is probably not doing it justice because of YouTube's compression. But the game does look good. It's running smoothly. The only thing that I'm concerned with is that it's a little too Man's Sky-ish. I'm good, getting ready for work in a bit. All right, Thunderman. I hope you saw the update for GTA. It's actually very good this week. So this is, I'll let it run for a little bit. But yeah, it does give me a lot of No Man's Sky vibes. know, with the O2 and the C2 gauge over here, and I think this is like the planet's like light and day and night cycle. Your health bar, your weapon.
The abandoned
I guess this is your helper bot.
Is in this direction.
I'll take a look at it later. Gotta go, bro. Have fun. All right, Thunder. Take care, man. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, you got speed. You got animals. You got species. Looks like you're gonna be doing a little bit of exploration. Now there with the crab thingy does look like a little doesn't look as smooth as everything else that look right now. Like, this is Bethesda, so there's gonna be some glitches in this game, especially as ambitious as they think they want to make this game. I think they said that they're gonna have like 1,000 planets that you can explore. That's a lot. That's a lot of worlds to make and to check for bugs and stuff like that to populate. There's some resource mining again. No Man's Sky again, right there. Now, as it relates to consoles, I'm not a big Xbox fan. I'm not a PlayStation fan. I'm a fan of all gaming, so I do want this game to be good. I do plan to try it out because it's gonna be on Game Pass, so it's not gonna cost me a thing because I already have Game Pass for several months. So I'll probably still have it by the time this game rolls around. So I'll give it a shot. But like I said, it's giving me that No Man's Sky vibes. I don't mind No Man's Sky. It's not bad. It just didn't grab me. No Man's Sky never like got me to the point where I had to play it every day. I don't know if this game's gonna be any different. And the combat's very Fallout. So that can be hit or miss. It doesn't look like it's gonna be like Fallout where it's RPG, where it's related. It needs to go with the RPG and the numbers and stuff like that. It looks more like straight up a shooter. Like in Fallout, you could have a headshot and it could miss depending on your statistics. Here, it looks like it's more straight up a shooter. If you aim well, you'll get it. It does get a little stuttery with the frame rate. You could tell. Like I said, this is a Bethesda game. It's gonna have its problems. No matter how perfect it is, it's gonna have its problems. Every game from Bethesda has had glitches and stuff. I mean, everybody knows how Fallout 76 went. It's actually
After
a playable
some
game
initial
now.
encounters, you're invited to.
All right. So that's Starfield, which is probably their main game. They also did other games, like they did Redfall, I think it was called. But that game doesn't look appealing at all. It just looks like another what is it called? Left 4 Dead 2 or something like that. Like another one of those kind of games, but with vampires. And then the other stuff is just like indie stuff. This was the main game. And a lot of people are criticizing Starfield for looking too much like No Man's Sky. We'll eventually see. I mean, it's still in development. It's probably going to come out with some bugs. In fact, it's probably going to be the buggiest game that they ever released because it's very ambitious. Like 1,000 planets, it's going to be hard for them not to miss bugs around this game. But let's see what happens. Let's see how it goes. And then the other showcase they did was for Capcom. Capcom talked a lot about, let's see what they did. They had Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak. I've never got into the Monster Hunter Rise games, so I don't know anything about those. They did some spotlight on like the fighting collection, which I will get. Exo Primal, which we all thought was Dino Crisis, but unfortunately it's not. It's a completely different game. Who knows how that's going to turn out. They talked about the anniversary of Dragon's Dogma, a game I just bought it because it was like $4, but I haven't played it, but I heard it's really good. But the main thing is like they're gonna do stuff for Resident Evil, which starts with an update for Resident Evil Village. So let me play that.
I'm Tsuyoshi Konda, the producer of Resident Evil Village.
And this I am excited for because Village was a very good game.
6 million units worldwide. Everyone on the team is incredibly happy to see so many people enjoy the game. Thank you for your support. The Resident Evil series continues to bring fun experiences to people around the world. We want longtime fans and people who are new to Resident Evil to enjoy this storied
The
franchise.
world premiere. Here we go. All right, here's the gameplay or the presentation. Spoiler if you guys haven't finished the game.
It's all right, Rose. It's all right.
That's Rose. That's the baby that Ethan was trying to rescue. His baby.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
Now, of course, being the daughter of Ethan, she's gonna inherit some of the same powers that Ethan had, which is an ability to survive injuries and maybe other powers that we don't know about. Hey, TBH, how you doing, buddy?
Shut up! What's going on here?
TBH, you're probably, I don't know if you've seen the GTA update, but you'll probably be very happy with the update this week. It's very good bonuses. I already talked about it.
You look just like me.
Oh, thank you, buddy. I appreciate any time you can spend here. So this is going to be a continuation of the village story, the Ethan storyline with Rose, his daughter. And then here comes new content for Mercenaries,
Marking the target.
which I'm actually excited for because it's going to contain Chris, it's going to contain Heisenberg, and it's going to contain Lady Dimitrescu, everybody's favorite lady. It should be fun to be playing a 9-foot tall lady. Yeah, crates. Crates is one of them. And here's the other thing I'm excited for. Village in third person. It'll be totally different to play. Because Resident Evil's always been a third person game, but for 7 and 8 they went with the first person view. But I'm glad to see that they're going to let us play in third person, because that's usually how traditionally you play Resident Evil games. And this game is going to be very interesting to see the visuals in a third person perspective. And that'll release on the 28th of October. A couple months away.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We're happy to reveal the DLC for Resident Evil Village we
that's
promised
that.
last June.
And here's the other thing I'm excited for. Resident Evil 4. So hopefully it plays right away, not take too long to buffer. But Resident Evil 4 is also... I don't have really a lot of nostalgia. I didn't play it on GameCube when it came out all those years ago. But everybody's told me that it's a great game and I should try it. I actually did recently buy it because it was on sale on Steam. So I have it on PC. So I want to play that first before I play this remake. Just so that I have an idea what the story is about. But this is a very good game from what everybody says. Like even on the original way it is. Now the remake, they always change something on the remake. So Resident Evil 2 and 3, they changed some things here and there. It's still the main story. It's still the story that you remember, but they do change some things. But it's not exactly the same experience. So it's probably going to be the same thing for Resident Evil 4.
Thunder Wonder Roost. I've located Baby Eagle.
No bunker, no MC. It's crates and vehicle cargo. And if you're interested, Sumo Remix and Top Fun. Also, the Simeon missions are double. So I'll be doing a lot of Simeonics, and I forgot the other mission. The one where you go into the police station and take the cars. There's another one that I do often. Oh, the one where you... Burn rate. No, not burn rate. The one where you bomb the garage. I forgot what it's called. And those are the ones that pay the best and aren't as hard.
You will receive our most sacred body.
Yeah, it is a good week.
Now.
You know what? I forgot casino missions were double money. I haven't finished my casino. I completely forgot about it. I did want to finish the casino missions, but I completely phased out and forgot about it. I didn't even log into GTA
just forget what
at all this
happened
week.
that
So I completely forgot. I didn't want to do that. I can still do it. It doesn't matter the double
for a
money. I
second.
just need to finish those missions so that I could have the
This time,
the stuff for the casino heist.
it can be different.
That's Leon.
It has to.
The game looks good. I mean, the compression doesn't do it justice on YouTube, but the game looks good.
Hi everyone, I'm Yasuhiro Anpo,
All right,
director of
and
Resident
then one
Evil
more
4.
thing that actually came out that same day, and this is for Resident Evil, the remake for number 2, number 3, and Village. Hey Michael, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Just talking some gaming. I need to finish Brawlhalla. I never finished it. The only reason why I know the story about Ethan Winters is because I saw like YouTubers like stream the game, so that's why I know the story. But I never actually finished it myself. I really need to. And then Resident Evil 2, great game, even the original. So hard to play the original on the PlayStation because of the tank controls. Same thing with RE3, but the remakes did a good job, especially 2. 2 was the best remake one. The 3 I have more nostalgia for because I actually liked 3 more. It was more action oriented. That's probably why I liked it more. And then I really liked the Nemesis. He's a great villain. The fact that he chases you around the whole game is awesome. So they're all getting upgrades for the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. Even on PC, you're getting